my name is Trisha Cronow. My Boren bear is Abigail Cronow. I'm Mrs. Roos's kindergarten class, and I'm an officer in the United States Navy, currently serving as the training officer on board the USS George H.W. Bush. I've been in the Navy about 14 years, and as far as where the job takes you, it takes you anywhere you want to go. Currently assigned on a ship. We're based out of Norfolk, Virginia, but we operate from sea, and we're currently deployed right now in support of operations in the Middle East. Initially, I joined the Navy as a chance to pay for my college education, and went out on my summer training cruise, had a chance to fly in a helicopter, and I absolutely fell in love with that. I flew helicopters for about 10 years and decided to transition over to human resources. And I guess the reason I've stayed around as long as I have is because of all the excellent people I've had a chance to meet and work with. They are definitely what makes the job so rewarding. There's a variety of things that prepare you for coming into the Navy to be an officer. I started off with flight school, so anyone's going to be a pilot goes through college, and then they spend anywhere from a year to 2 years in flight school preparing them to go out to fly helicopters, aircraft, and jets. But a lot of the job is OJT, and it's called on-the-job training. You're always learning out here. Every day I learn something new, especially out here on the ship, and drawing on the things I learned back in college to the experiences I've gained with every assignment I've had with the Navy. That's probably the best preparation for the job. As far as duties, as a training officer on the ship, I work with all the different departments on board to plan and schedule training and drills to make sure everyone can perform their jobs, both to fight the ship, fight the fires, prevent flooding, operate up on the flight deck, and right now in support of our operational requirements, out doing the nation's bidding, so making sure everyone's on top of their game. So even though we're deployed, we're still training to keep everybody's skills where they need to be in the event anything happens out here while we're on the ship, so that everybody's in tip-top form. This job is definitely not done alone. I'm out here with about 5,000 of my closest friends. We are definitely a floating city. The job takes you both inside and outside out here. We got lots of folks working hard every day up on top side on that flight deck, making sure all the aircraft are launched safely, recovered safely, and maintaining all the gear to make sure that happens, as well as all of our communications gear to support the flight operations and the other things the ship does. Down inside the ship, we got folks that are equally as important, that are working on keeping the propulsion systems and the engines running, the food service going to feed all the crew on board, and all the other running of the ship. Serving the Navy is definitely a unique job. I don't think you're going to find anywhere else that will allow you to meet the kinds of people that I've had the chance to meet, or operate in the areas I've had a chance to operate in. I've seen all kinds of things that I know my peers have never had the chance to see or do. It's been one of the most rewarding things I've been able to do with my life. Reading, math, and writing are all very important with any career inside the Navy. We've got all kinds of instructions, publications, manuals, everything that tells us how to run the aircraft and the ships, how to fix them, how to operate, what we can do. Math, whether it's figuring out how many pounds of food we need to order and how many meals to serve up to 5,000 folks on board, to figuring out how much fuel we have to take on board to fuel all the aircraft we've got, to driving the ship, how many miles we need to go and how fast. Math is one of the most critical skills you can have to be successful out here, as is writing and speaking. I'd say the one great thing about this job, like I said before, is all the fabulous people I've had a chance to work with. But the toughest thing is definitely being away from family. So fortunately, you've got your family at sea out here to help you get through the long times away from home. But the best part is going to be getting back home to seeing my 2 kids and my husband.